What's up, y'all? It's Jensen bringing you guys another fantastic video. I'm doing a Q&A. If you can't tell by the title, obviously you clicked on it so you know what we're doing, but that's what we're doing. So I asked you guys to ask me questions, so I have them pulled up. I'm just gonna start reading them and giving you my answers. Okay, the first question is, how do you keep your skin so clear and not from breaking out? I've been really into skincare lately. I'm gonna try the best I can to give you like higher end and drugstore alternatives. Okay, so the first thing I do after a long day, I use these makeup wipes. They're the Simple Sensitive Skin, Kind to Skin Miracle Cleansing Wipes, and these are the best wipes I've ever used. I've been using these for quite a while. I think I want to say since like 8th grade, and I've never found anything better than this. Okay, so then after that, I go straight into the bathroom and wash my face. So I'm going to show you two face washes. The first one is going to be the drugstore. This is the St. Ives Acne Control Apricot Scrub. It's really great. It's got like the beads in it, so it's not like a gentle cleanser. It's definitely like more rough, I guess you could say. And then the second face wash that I love, it's the Purity face wash from Philosophy. This stuff is amazing. So they don't sell this big of a bottle at Ulta. Bought this online, but you can get like the smaller one. I think it's like about that big with the screw-on lid. This one just has the pump because it's the biggest one. This stuff is so good. It's a gentle cleanser. So this one, unlike the other one, this one does not have any beads. This stuff is fantastic. After I do that, every few times a week, I like to do a face mask. So I do have a drugstore and high-end alternative. Drugstore is this Spa Scriptions Pore Refining Gel Face Mask. This stuff is very cooling. It's very good. I don't know. I love it, and it has worked for me. I use this around 2 to 3 times a week. Just every other day, I feel like that's kind of when I do face masks, or that's when I find myself doing face masks. I actually got this from TJ Maxx, but I'll try to find it maybe like online at other places to see if you can get it anywhere else, but I got this one from TJ Maxx. And then the high end is, of course, has to be Glam Glow. Any face mask that they make is great. This is the one I have right now, and it's the My Little Pony glitter mask. It looks like this. I do have to say that their masks are extremely expensive, so this is more on if you're willing to splurge and buy a good face mask. This definitely is great. This is the peel off one, so you don't have to wash it off, you just peel it off. And then what I usually do after I take the face mask off, I'll just take a cloth and kind of wipe my face down. I don't touch. So these two face masks are extremely good. This one is not a peel off, you actually have to like wash this one off, but overall these two are great. And after that, what I do is I take this Physicians Formula Rose All Day Oil-Free Serum, and guys, when I say this stuff is great, this is at the drugstore. I found mine at CVS. I do not know if they sell it at like Target or Walmart. I'll have to check on that and see, but this stuff is so good. It has a little bit of like glow to it, so it's not just like a regular serum. So I got mine at CVS. I don't know where else you can find it, but if there's any other place, I'll make sure to let you guys know. And then I like to have a good like night cream. Like overall, I love to have my face moisturized. Even though I do have oily skin, I love to have a heavy night cream to keep my face moisturized. The Cetaphil moisturizing cream. This is technically like a body cream, but I find that this stuff is so good. It's just like a thick cream I put on my face, and I love this stuff. Then the next step, if I do have acne, like I have a few spots here and there right now, I do like to put some tea tree oil on this. This is like my mom, she like orders these, but I know you can get tea tree oil at Target, I'm pretty sure Walmart. I feel like you can find these anywhere now because they have those little oil diffusers. So I'm pretty sure you can find these anywhere. This is just what my mom has. And so I use this one, but it is great. And then the last thing I do is I use this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe. I love this stuff. This stuff has saved my life. It has made my skin so much like more hydrated than it has ever been. This is the rose water spray. I do have the lavender one, but I don't like that one as much as I like this one. I have this everywhere I go. It is so great. I love it without a doubt. 100% recommend this. This big bottle, I'm pretty sure, is only like $12 or $14. Stuff is great. I highly recommend. Anything from Mario Badescu is great. Okay, so after rambling about my skincare routine for an hour and a half, I am now ready to move on to the next question. So the next question is, which eyeshadow palette is your favorite to use? Have definitely more than one, so I'm going to show you guys. People have thrown a ton of shade on is the Laura Lee Nudie Patootie. I absolutely love this. Few bright shades over here. This mustard yellow is to die for. I love it. A lot of people are throwing shade on her glitters, and I don't know why, because I love them. I think they are so freaking pretty. Like, this Jaybird is so pretty. It is so pretty. I've been using this non-stop. I love it. So, okay, then is the James Charles palette. I feel like this is so versatile, and people have thrown shade on him too. I can admit that some of his shades aren't the best. Like, I've had a lot of trouble with this purple giving good pigment off. Any way I've used it, my finger, a brush, wet brush, dry brush, like anything, is honestly not came off the best for me. The yellow, I love. The orange and reds, love. The blues are very good. Honestly, all the neutrals are great. I think it's mainly just this purple that I've had a lot of problems with, but it's one shade out of a 39 color palette, so I honestly can't complain. This palette is great, and yeah, that's all. And then the last palette is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Like, these colors in here are just very me. I love these pinks. I feel like these two pinks are definitely almost the same color. I wish they would have done maybe like a dark purple instead of two like dark pinks, but I still love this palette. The two shimmers are fantastic. This orange is beautiful. I honestly love every single shade in this palette, and this palette will always be one of my favorites. It's been out for a while now, and I still use it almost every single day. So the next question is, why did you start a YouTube channel? Well, I begged my mom when I was about 10 or 11 to let me have a YouTube channel. Begged and begged and begged. I wanted to do YouTube, even though I knew that it was going to be so embarrassing because I had no idea what I was talking about. I had no idea what I was doing. I just saw all these girls doing DIYs and what's in my bags and my makeup collection and all those types of videos, and I was like, I want to do that. And then finally, when I actually started to do like makeup and actually be serious about it and want to like have that as a career. But yeah, so that's why I was just in love with makeup. I obviously still am. The next question is, what is your favorite YouTuber to watch? I've always been into family vloggers. For one, I love family vlogs. I watch this couple named Ellie and Jared. They have 3 little boys, and they are the cutest couple. And I also love Ace Family. Like, who doesn't? They literally have a billion gajillion subscribers. And then not family vloggers, I love Jeffree Star, of course, who doesn't? And then Manny MUA. I love Jaclyn Hill, I watch her all the time. James Charles, for sure. The next question is, what made you start liking makeup? So most people don't know that I was a competitive dancer. As a young girl, going and doing competitions and traveling to do competitions, I was 6 years old wearing fake eyelashes. I learned how to do my competition makeup when I was about 8 years old. As fast as I could learn how to do it, what I'm supposed to do, I did it. So I was doing my own makeup for competitions, putting my own fake eyelashes on, all of that when I was about 8. So I think that's what got me into makeup. Me going on and constantly watching YouTube, constantly wanting to do my makeup, constantly wanting to do other people's makeup, wanting to go to school for hair. Like, I think all of it just mixed together kind of made me realize that I loved makeup. Oh, the next question kind of ties in with the last question, and it says, what do you want to do, or not to do? What do you want to be when you grow up? So, like I said, I'm 17. I'm going to be graduating at the end of May. And so once I do that, I'm going to go to hair school, and it's a 1-year program, and then I'll be able to have my license and work in a salon, and then obviously do YouTube on the side. So that's that. The next question also kind of ties in with other questions, but it says, when did you start doing makeup? I started, like I said, doing my makeup when I was about 8, but when I started really getting into it when I was about a freshman in high school. I loved doing my makeup. I was practicing doing it all the time, trying to figure out how to blend eyeshadow properly. Just kind of figure out what I like was freshman year. And then sophomore year, people were wanting me to do their makeup. And then last year, I was doing people's makeup for weddings, proms, all that good stuff. So I feel like freshman year is when I officially got into doing makeup, but I've known how to do makeup like for a long period of time. My cousin said, hey cuz, hey Riley. The last question I'm going to be answering, because I honestly don't want to drag this video out to a billion years. So if you guys do want another video like this, just make sure and leave me a comment or whatever. But the last question says, do you recommend a beauty blender or a brush for foundation? So I feel like it's kind of a personal preference. I use brushes and beauty blenders. I don't really have a preference. The brush for foundation that I do love and adore is this It Cosmetics one. I talked about this one in a previous video. This is number 115. So if you don't want to spend this much money on a foundation brush, I do know that Morphe has a brush that every YouTuber loves. It's the Y6 brush. It has the gold handle. I will leave the Y6 brush down below. I don't know how much it is, so I will leave the Y6 brush down below for you guys to check out. Now for sponges wise, the drugstore ones that I feel like a lot of people love and adore are the Real Techniques ones. They have the small and the large, so this one's super dirty. I haven't used it in forever, but these are great. Obviously they're not wet, so they aren't expanded as how big they actually get, but they do sell these at Ulta, Walmart, Target. I feel like any drugstore they sell these at now. The next one is the Morphe sponge, and I've just now gotten into this. Right now, from what I've used of it, I love it. Everybody hypes these up, and I was like, girl, let me get the tea on this, because there is no way this beauty blender is that good. But I love the shape of it. You can really get under right at the seam of your eye. That sounded so weird, the seam. Only thing that I hate about beauty blenders is that how much it sucks up the products of your foundation. I feel like it takes a lot of the foundation away, other than when I used a brush, all the product got on my face, so I didn't have to use more product than I needed. But I still love beauty blenders and will continue to use beauty blenders. So last beauty blender is the Tarte one. Now this one I'm pretty sure is around $17. This one I think is $7 or $8, and then like I said, the small ones you can get just one for at least probably about $2, and then a 2-pack I think is like $5. So this one I love. This is the one I've been using a lot recently for my foundation, my concealer, all of that jazz, and also putting on my liquid highlighter. So it's great. I also love the shape of this one. It just kind of depends on your preference. I would, if you're just now starting to get into makeup, I would recommend the cheaper one to see if you even like beauty blenders, because I wouldn't say, yeah, go buy this $18 beauty blender if you don't even know if you like beauty blenders. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is all I have for you today. Like I said, if you guys want to see more Q&As, please leave a comment and like this video to let me know that you guys enjoyed. And if you're not already, please go and subscribe to my channel down below and turn on my post notifications, so that way every time I post you get notified when I post. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.